Sharing with you casual brunch outfits, tips and tricks on how to elevate those wardrobe essentials, your rompers, your leggings, your sweatpants, how to make those look chic so you can be cozy but elevated and look amazing while you snag brunch. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, it is your girl Jordan of Little Miss JB Style, your pear-shaped shorty style guru, showing you that chic and timeless style can still be bold and expressive. I'm so excited because I feel like the fall brunch outfits is always my most anticipated and most watched videos. I decided today to focus specifically on showing you how to dress up your cozier pieces, the house dresses, the rompers, things like that, because I know that those are the pieces you are probably wearing the most of, and you want to leave the house and you want to be comfortable, yet you still want to look put together, you still want to look like a baddie, right? But I feel like I dance that fine line so well. Most of my looks, while they look like they are high effort, high energy, they're actually very minimal but super chic. So I'm really excited to be sharing with you those tips, those tricks, and some of the additional pieces you might need to make that happen for your wardrobe. As always, if there's a piece you're loving, gotta have it, don't you worry, they are linked in the description below. I do not gatekeep because I want you not only to look amazing but feel amazing, boo. You really enjoyed seeing the romper looks that I shared last fall. I stand by so many of those, honestly, so I wanted to start there because it is super cozy, it is super easy to wear. Not only are the romper outfits I will show you today, but the ones in my fall outfits video from last year you could actually do with a cute workout set if you are more of a biker shorts girly. So let's get into styling this for a fall brunch. Adding a layering piece, this vest is from Zara. Faux shearling faux fur always has a moment whenever fall rolls around, and it's one of my favorite ways to add interest and texture to my looks for the season. This is such an easy way to add interest. Again, you have this extra texture between the faux fur and what's on the vest itself. Vests are a really great way when we're in that in-between weather. It's not crazy hot anymore, but it's not super cold. This is also a great way to add warmth. There's so many fun ones. If you want to add a little bit of drama, think about a long puffer jacket like this as well if you want to be a little bit edgy. But something chic, again, the faux fur is really just where it's at. So let's add some shoes. You know me, I like to be a little bit different, so I'm reaching for my Black History Month Nikes. I do have some regular Panda Dunks as well, but I feel like those are so played out. Everybody has those. So to have something that's a little bit unique that not everybody has, I'm going to pair it with my Black History Month high tops. This is really casual, really laid back. This is perfect, especially if you are like going to go shopping or something after meeting up with the girls. Super cozy for running errands. Let's add a bag. Because I feel like the vest is already doing a lot, I'm actually going to reach for this very simple bag from ASOS. It adds just a little bit more texture with the croc print, but doesn't distract and really doesn't compete with anything else in the outfit. I will not lie, I'm not somebody who has really relied on bags as a statement piece. They are definitely more functional for me, so I do like things that are simple but have just a little bit of texture, have enough space to hold everything that I need. I do feel like for an outfit like this, I want to add some sunnies. I scored these ones from Pattaya. I will not lie, I actually don't spend a lot of money when it comes to sunglasses. I feel like I tend to either break them or lose them, so for me, designer sunglasses have never really been a necessity. Yep, this is it. Like these fun cat eye sunglasses, right? It's giving a little bit of sass, it's giving a little bit of edge, and I do feel like it is kind of elevating the look as a whole, especially because I am in a romper and sneakers that was feeling a little bit casual. So between the vest, the glasses, and the bag, we are adding that chicness back in to make this a casual yet chic outfit to grab brunch. I know a white romper might not be your first choice. Some of y'all have boobs that do like to eat, and I'm blessed because truthfully, my little yitties, I cannot relate. But I do want to show you, you can get away with wearing white, especially in the fall. And this is honestly still one of my most comfortable rompers from Forever 21. I cannot stress how surprised I am by the quality of this romper, like literally. So the way that I would accessorize this to make this appropriate for brunch, while also making sure that I am picking the right pieces to keep the white romper white and safe, because I know you are worried about spilling and getting stains on it. A blazer, and I've chosen this one from H&M. You have seen it before. Houndstooth is definitely one of those classic patterns that is just in style every single fall. I feel like this is something that I wear year after year after year. As you can see, it has this really nice oversized fit. I talk about this really often whenever it comes to buying blazers, picking blazers, finding blazers that have some nipping in the waist. So as you can see, this really cuts in to kind of still give me some figure, even though it is oversized. And the other thing I really love to do is I like to play with the colors that are in the patterns. I'm not really big on color clashing. I can appreciate the girlies who pull it off because y'all be pulling it off. For me, I do find that I play with the color that's not the boldest in the pattern. So the white romper really does help to kind of highlight that. let's add some shoes. Keeping with the white theme, I am reaching for my semi-London boots. I really cannot say enough good things about these. Even with the thinner heel and the pointed toes, these are surprisingly comfortable. I don't normally reach for pointed toed shoes because they tend not to be, but honestly, these I can wear for a couple of hours. Personally, I feel like knee-high boots with rompers just look way more chic than I would say like ankle boots. There's just a lot you have to keep in mind when you are choosing ankle boots when you're wearing shorts or skirts or shorter hem lengths in general, because you do run the risk, depending on the color you choose, of actually making yourself look shorter. But when you choose knee-high boots, it's giving nice, it's giving elongated, right? Like you're noticing that your eye isn't really getting cut too much because of where the blazer ends, and then of course just the continuation of the white. Let's choose a bag. Going with the classic My Coach Tabby purse. I just love this purse as an everyday bag. It holds everything I need to and goes with a lot, so it's definitely one of the bags I find myself reaching for on my more casual days. Like, right? And then again, if you're worried about getting food on your romper, button up the blazer, right? You can also add a belt here if you want to add even more interest. This is just a really easy way to make a romper look more chic. And if you're trying to go a step beyond maybe a cute pair of sneakers and a blazer, you do want to look a little bit dressier. Say it's like a brunch networking event, or you want to look a little bit nicer, maybe it's a date. This is still giving casual, cool, and chic and shmoney while also being comfortable. If you are finding this video even the least bit helpful, do me the quickest favor, give that like button a quick boop, a loop, a little boopy boop. That's gonna help this video reach even more people wondering how they can dress up their staples, their wardrobes, their cozies to look chic and elevated for brunch. In line with the casual vibes, this next look is leggings and how to make leggings look a little bit more elevated rather than just, again, pairing them as a matching set. So I have this really amazing top from Zara. If you watch my elevated basic tops video, you have seen this. I am obsessed. Again, when I say texture, baby, texture. Texture is the name of the game. Even if you are a minimal, quiet, luxury girly, texture does give shmoney, right? And this wasn't even $30. Like, I have worn this so much and it's held up really, really well already. So going into the fall season, I love this. And then pairing it with these slit front leggings. These are from ASOS. I feel like in terms of brand and style, you can find one from just about any brand and just really focus on making sure that it's comfortable for you. Like for me, I typically only wear leggings to work out. I am just now trying to feel a little bit more comfortable, but sometimes it's just like they feel too tight on the waistband, and I really don't like to feel my clothes, if that makes sense. Like for me, clothes should be second skin. I don't want to think about how something is feeling on my body and things like that. So if I am like aware of my clothes, as weird as that makes sense, I typically pass on them. But let me show you how I would accessorize this for a very casual yet elevated brunch outfit. I am going really casual here and adding these H&M sandals. I love these sandals. They are so comfy and they actually run big. These are a size 8 and I typically wear a size 10, but these are definitely like my go-to let me quickly run some errands sandals. The other reason that I chose these sandals specifically is because they also add even more texture and even more interest. Like they're just so fun, like the extra poof texture. Again, it just adds even more interest while keeping my proportions nice and elevated. I felt like if I went with a color or I went with white, it was just gonna draw like the wrong attention. So I really wanted to keep it nice and sleek. Now for a bag, I am going with this braided bag that I got from NAKD. Again, just wanting to add more texture, wanting to add more fun and a little bit of shine with this faux leather to give more interest to the outfit. Right, what I love about this is none of these pieces are over the top. Like none of these pieces are crazy extra, super uncomfortable. If you are somebody who is more on the modest side, there are definitely longer crochet tops that you could get. You can also make sure that you're wearing a tank top or a sports bra underneath if you want to have that more coverage, if you are just not comfortable showing that skin. The key with crop tops generally is just that you want to make sure that it ends at a length that you're comfortable at. I would personally like to thank whoever decided to make wide leg sweatpants a thing. These are one of the pieces that I do feel like I reach for. As soon as fall rolls around, obviously you're seeing a lot of browns as well, but they're so cozy and there's so many fun styles now. I feel like that's what makes these great, and they're so easy to dress up and elevate. So that's what I wanted to show you with this outfit. First, you have this super easy cropped button up. This is from H&M. I am obsessed. Honestly, I wish that they would redrop this and redrop this in more colors, because when I say I wear this all the time, it ends in just the perfect spot to show off my figure but still gives me the right amount of coverage. It's so chic. And then these wide leg sweatpants are actually really old. These are from Nasty Gal, but I'm definitely going to make sure that I link to other ones that are similar below. But how chic. What I do love about these is the cool seam detailing, and then I love the slit at the front. I actually feel like this surprisingly looks a lot dressier than it is. So here's how I would actually style this to make it a little bit more casual while staying chic for brunch. That's right, I'm gonna be adding some sneakers. I just love these canvas brown Nikes. I feel like I wear these all the time whenever I need to just be casual but have brown. They go with just about all of my brown pieces, and that's one of the things I will definitely say you need to pay attention to as you're picking accessories. Definitely pay attention to the shade, because you want to make sure that they're going to easily go with a lot of different things, so you don't have to buy a bunch of different pairs unless you really want to. Right, I mean, the sneakers definitely do not make this like too casual. They don't make it like too streetwear, and that is what I love. I do feel like I'm really happy that a lot more people have gotten into sneakers and really started to wear sneakers for the office and things like that, because I do feel like they're making them much more appropriate, and they do still feel like they add a bit of edge while not being too casual for an outfit. Now for a bag. Reaching for my Brandon Blackwood, I really actually want the sneakers to be a statement, so the Brandon Blackwood bag actually is great for adding a little bit more texture, but not distracting from the rest of the look. What I love about this look, not only is it like, wow, okay, I can get away with like wearing sweats to be a little bit dressier, but none of this is really breaking the bank. This top was probably under 20 bucks. I know the sweats were under 20 bucks. The most expensive pieces are actually the accessories, more the Brandon Blackwood bag than the Nikes. I also do feel like to polish off the look though, I need some sunnies. Reaching for these really fun flat top ones from Forever 21, probably didn't pay more than 10 bucks for these. But when it comes to sunglasses, I really just don't feel like I should be splurging just for designer when they're all made of the same plastic. I mean, if this doesn't make the case for wearing sweatpants, even to the office, honestly, I feel like I could get away with this for like a business brunch as well, not just like a more casual hanging with the friends, or even like if I wanted to be cute. I do feel like I could get away with wearing this to a more professional setting, especially if you wanted to add a blazer or something like that over top to really kind of solidify the deal. You are still comfortable. This top is so breathable, so it's perfect for the fluctuating temperatures, but it is still giving elevated and casual for brunch. When it comes to brunch, your go-to brunch fit, your go-to brunch vibes, are you trying to be cozy? Are you trying to be cute? Let me know in the comments below. For another even dressier take on these sweatpants, if you watch my chic denim outfits, you heard me rave about this top from Amazon. I literally have it in black, and there are some other colors I'm hoping that they make, because I feel like I do need this in every color. It is just, it's flattering, and like it's the perfect shade of brown, so you see how well it already goes with the sweats. So this is absolutely perfect if you are not comfortable with like super crop tops. This does go down pretty far, and it will meet most of your like high-rise pants. It is giving sleek, it is giving like elevated and edgy. So here's how I would accessorize this for an even dressier take on the sweatpants. I actually don't want to go monochrome. I do want to add a little bit of personality, so I'm reaching for these leopard print sandals from ASOS. I love the puffy texture. That is just having a huge moment, so I feel like if you are looking for comfortable heels, definitely consider this style. Like, I just love the pop of animal print out the bottom. I just feel like that is so fun. That's so cute. It is definitely very on brand for JB. Now let's choose a bag. Decided to go with this really cute Michael Kors bag, something small, but I feel like the color is nice and bright and vibrant, and what I really want to go for to add a little bit of pop and even more personality to this brown fit. While I do not clash patterns or colors, I do like to find ways to subtly mix prints, so the pants give just a pop of animal print, so it's not like too much or too overwhelming when you see the animal print bag as well. So as you are thinking about how to introduce and play with different patterns and different colors, definitely keep that in mind. Picking longer pants where a pattern just slightly pops out will make it a little less overwhelming, a little less loud, and a little less distracting than say if you had a crop style and then it was like the really loud shoes plus the really loud bag. Definitely something to keep in mind as you are mixing and matching and having fun. But I am loving this as like a cozy, dressy sweatpants fit. And I hope one of the takeaways that you are getting while you're watching this is that your outfit doesn't have to cost a lot, and that you can find comfort and still be dressed up and look chic for any occasion, because baby, I am comfortable. I am in sweats and I look this good. So if that is not proving my point, I don't know what is. You know I love me a good pair of knit pants. This to me is my version of like leggings meets sweats. I just love a good pair of knit pants. I will probably make an entire video because I always get asked like, where do I find my knit pants at? So I wanted to show you how I would style knit pants outside of a matching set, because you know your girl loves a matching set. In fact, I actually have a whole video on matching sets and matching set outfits that you can check out, so I'm not going to cover that here today, but if you are wanting an updated video, make sure you comment and let me know. Now, getting into this really cozy fit, I thrifted this sweater. If you watch my video on chic denim outfits, then you've seen this. I'm obsessed with this sweater. Again, as a texture girly, this is giving me so much joy. And then I paired it with these thicker knit ripped pants. These are from Forever 21. Manier Devoir also has a very similar style as well. So I wanted to play around with that. I have really much been trying to find the right cozy chic pieces because I know the huge fear, like most of you don't want to look frumpy. I'm not trying to look like my pieces aren't the right pieces. I don't mind oversized pieces and I don't mind things not being form fitted. However, I know you can relate. Finding those pieces just does take a while. So how I would accessorize this very cozy fit for brunch. I actually want to play on the lighter texture, so I'm reaching for these Senzo heels. Please do not judge. I love these heels. As you can tell, they get worn so much because they are that comfortable, and I feel like the multicolor in this also plays really well with the multicolor going on in the cardigan as well. I also do feel like heels still very much mean chic. I will say sometimes it can be hard to make sneakers look chic, especially when the rest of the outfit is super cozy. So that's the other reason I feel like these sandals work really well. Now for a bag. I'm going with the Jacquemus bag specifically because it's little and I do feel like I have so many oversized pieces. I feel like this is going to add a little bit more femininity and daintiness to the look. That's going to make it chic because everything else is so oversized. Personally, whenever fall rolls around, I don't feel like that means I no longer can wear white or bright colors. I really do like to bring white into my wardrobe or creams into my wardrobe, especially when fall rolls around. It's just very unexpected because a lot of people are going to be choosing deep browns and blacks, especially for accessories. I do feel like, however, to polish this off, I will need a pair of sunglasses. I'm going to go with these wide sunnies. I got these from Forever 21. One of my favorite things about these sunglasses is the gold detailing. I feel like that's going to play on the gold on the Jacquemus bag as well. And because I'm a gold accessory girly, of course, it's going to pop with all of my gold accessories as well. Right, it's like giving cute, it's giving cozy. I know trying to find oversized cardigans can be a struggle. I do talk about how maxi cardigans can actually be such a statement and so powerful if you're trying to just add that je ne sais quoi in the fall. But I will say that doesn't mean to not try and find a good, almost like grandfather style cardigan. You're really just gonna have to be patient, and I am the same way. I experience the same frustrations. I do not find the perfect pieces out the gate, and that's one thing about building a wardrobe and finding your style that you are just going to have to accept, and that is something that I challenge you to do for yourself as well. I was very self-conscious growing up, and even now I know that impacts how I shop for clothes, but I did want to show you how to style a very cozy dress, whether it's bodycon or a little bit looser like this LNA one that I wear. I wear this dress all the time. Like, look at how this fits. It sits in all the right places. I do not have on shapewear. I don't like to wear shapewear. I would much rather return clothes or put clothes back on the rack if I don't feel like they sit how I want them to sit without shapewear. I just don't like that extra step. I really don't. And this LNA dress literally is worth every penny. I wear this all the time with sneakers, with sandals, with boots. It is just a really good dress. I really just can't say enough good things about how much I love this dress. It's just so comfortable. I always get complimented whenever I wear this, whether it's casually or dressed up. So let me show you how I would style this for brunch. I actually am going to go ahead and grab a blazer. This is from Forever 21 to add a little bit of polish. I feel like this is definitely going to make it dressier, especially say if you have a brunch that maybe you need to go to for work or just as a little bit more formal. If you saw last year's video, I definitely did do a version of this, but with a cropped blazer, I do feel like it's still giving very much what I wanted to give with a longer style blazer. And again, making this a little bit more formal, a little bit more elevated. And this is definitely a great way too if you are somebody who doesn't like to wear shapewear or you are self-conscious. Blazers and outerwear are a really great way to get away with wearing more fitted pieces and having some coverage while still making your body look snatched and sleek, if that is the goal when you are getting dressed for your outfit. Now for accessories. Reaching for my Zara boots. Actually, when the weather is still warm, I will actually just wear the Zara boots with this dress, and it looks really, really good. So I know that it's really going to make this look extra polished because of the blazer. Right, this is definitely almost an outfit you could get away with wearing to like your 9 to 5. I'm really digging this because the blazer does make this very appropriate. Again, it gives you that coverage if you are curvier. I mean, I've definitely talked about this before. The curves are the curves are the curves. They are going to show you are curvy, you are curvy. There's really no hiding that. And at this point, especially if you're pear-shaped or you're hourglass shaped, I just feel like there's no need to hide it. It's not unprofessional for your body to be your body. However, like I said, if you are somebody who is a little bit self-conscious about having maybe a belly or something like that, this oversized blazer is gonna make this look a little bit more comfortable. And now for the bag. Did you know I was gonna reach for the Brandon Blackwood? Because by now I feel like you should. I love a good monochrome look, and I just love how this adds even more texture to the fit. Right? So here's the thing I also want you to consider, because I know you're probably thinking, okay, when I do this, Jordan, it doesn't look like this. Here are some things you need to keep in mind. One, these pieces will matter. If you did not choose a blazer that already sits well on your body, that's probably where you're going wrong with this look. It's not the dress. The dress probably fits you how you want it to fit. You need to spend a little bit more time finding the right blazers, because that will make all the difference with how these outfits sit. And you do not have to go to high-end brands. This one is from Forever 21. So truly, as you're shopping for blazers, if you're not gonna get a crop style, because crop styles will always look good, baby, because they're gonna show off them hips, them yams, them thighs, then go ahead and make sure that you're finding blazers that just have a little bit more tailoring around the waist area to make sure that they're highlighting your figure. Now for a little bit of edge, I am gonna add some sunnies. Bringing back these flat top style from Forever 21 because they just go so well. Right, it's still very cozy. Again, all the heels that I share here, I would not share if they were not cozy, because baby, you know I've had 2 knee surgeries and we are approaching 32 in just a couple of days. So this is a very easy way to dress up, say a house dress that you have or your favorite go-to like bodycon dress to look good for brunch. I really could go on and on. One thing about me is I see like the opportunities everywhere, and that's not just when it comes to style, that's when it comes to people's lives. I know that for me, I really just want to help people get to where they want to go. I want you to succeed like that. Whether you're an acquaintance or you're like my close friend, like my bestie for life, I want us all to win. I know that looking good does help you feel good, and when you feel good, you are more likely to knock those things off your to-do list and get things done and take on the day, because it is all truly connected. So I really hope that these tips and tricks you are getting from my videos are showing you exactly how to put together pieces, what to look for in pieces, how you can create fits that are not just timeless but really reflect you as well, because that is equally as important as looking good, is that you should be developing your own style. That's what's going to make you stand out and set you apart from everybody else. And that's important whether you are running your own company or working for another company. I actually have a whole video on how to create your own uniform and why that is important, because the biggest thing, even outside of style, generally I always like to tell people, especially my consultations and things like that, whether it is a brand helping them with their social media or somebody with their style, it's what's the impression you want people to leave with? What do you want people to feel when they come in contact with you? And that's very true even in your style, and that's why I think it is important not just to find pieces that look good and get the job done, to really develop your style. I just feel like there's so much power in that. Finding what works for you, owning what works for you, because you really are gonna bring that energy into the other areas of your life. So if you're wanting more outfit ideas, you are looking for beauty tips and tricks, just how to be effortlessly chic, little things that you can do, whether it's from pieces and products, to make your life a little bit easier, a little bit chicer, a little bit more luxurious, hit that subscribe button, babe. Follow along. That is what I share here, mostly in style, but also in all other areas of life, because I really do, again, want you to have the life that you want. I really do. So thank you so much for watching all the way through, and I'll see you in just a couple of days. Bye.